Get ready with me for engagement photos. Guys, I don't even know how I got here. I'm 23 years old and I am engaged. Literally, if someone had told me this at 19 or 20, I would have been like, no shot, you're crazy. How did that happen? So I'm gonna give you a little insight onto how I am engaged, the guy I met, and what kind of went down. First and foremost, my fiance's name is Bryce. We met in college, so we both are volleyball players, and we transferred to a university in Southern California. We both live in Southern California, but went to different states for our freshman year of college, and then realized, we don't really love the other states that we were at. So when we were at sophomore orientation at our new school, we were in the same orientation group because we were both transfers and volleyball players. So we started doing the orientation games, the introductions and stuff, and I immediately saw him. I was like, wow, this guy is the most attractive man I've ever met in my entire life. Then we started doing these dumb introduction games, and I have a lazy eye. I don't know if any of you guys know this. And so when we were doing some type of game and he noticed my lazy eye, and thank God he thought it was cute, because when he told me that later, I was mortified. I was like, I cannot believe my first interaction with you was my lazy eye. When we both found out we were volleyball players, we became really close friends, and we did a lot of pick-up beach volleyball games together on the weekends, and we became really close friends. And then it started becoming a little bit something more, and he started taking me on dates. But here's the thing. Love Bryce, but he did not do a very good job in the beginning. On our first date, he made me Venmo him half for gas. So as the young woman I was like, this is not okay. So then I told him hey, you can't do that if we're dating. And then I was like, you need to open my door, treat me like a lady, all this stuff. And then the next date, he made me pay him again and didn't open the doors for me. So I was like, all right, we're done. After not talking for a few months, we became friends again, but then COVID hit. And long story short, he has some construction experience, and my dad works in contracting. And so he got invited to a job to do with me, my dad, and my family. So it was this whole debacle, and he ended up working for my dad for a little bit. And then we ended up hitting it off, hanging out more. He treated me much better. And then we started dating. And actually how it happened was kind of crazy. So my sister, Delaney, as we know, she had worked with him for a few jobs, got to know him. And she's like, bro, you have to date this man. You guys are perfect for each other. And I was like, no, it didn't work out the first time. I really like him as a friend. I don't want to ruin our friendship and all this stuff. And she got down on her knees on the floor and begged me to tell him that I liked him. Which I did like him. I'll give you some context there. I did like him. I just was scared of ruining our friendship. And then not only that, I was a little bit not wanting to admit that I liked him because I was the one who ended it to begin with. So I was like, that's gonna look kind of bad on me, especially if it didn't end up working out. After one night he was hanging out with me, I ended up coming up to him and I was like, so I really want to be intentional and date you again. And I remember literally feeling like I was gonna throw up. When I told him, he left without giving me an answer. He was like, okay, well let me think about it, blah, blah, blah. I leave for a couple weeks and I come back and he tells me, he's like, okay, I want to date you and all this stuff. And it was so cute. So 5 months in, I was like, all right, this is the man I'm gonna marry. It's done. I'm in it for the long haul and nothing's gonna stop me now. So I just feel that me and Bryce are so well suited for each other because of our personalities, our faith in God, and then our interests. We're both volleyball players, both athletes, both love to work out. He literally loves to go hiking with me, which is literally a must. All that to say, we got engaged in January. We're getting married in December of 2023. And I have my engagement photos today. So trying to serve looks with the hair. Let me know how you like it. And I'm going to show you the outfit really quick. I was cracking up because my sister's like, here, try on these loose fit jeans. This ain't looking too loose fit to me. Here's the hair. Here's the makeup. And here's the fit. So I'm bringing different changes of clothes. This is just the first one to start, kind of neutral color situation. Hair needs to dye down a little bit. It's a little crazy, but I actually think the makeup didn't turn out that bad. So doing great. I'm gonna add some lipstick and then we're gonna be good to go. I'm so excited for the photos and I'll post them on here, keep you guys updated. So stay tuned for those.